greetings everyone, I hope you're well. We're on the Commodore 64, my name is Nick, and we're looking at a game this time around called Thrust. It's an inertia game based on the arcade game GRAVITAR from Atari in 1982, but this one came out from Firebird in 86. Also came out on the ZX Spectrum, which we've reviewed, and the Atari 2600. ZX Spectrum had a sequel, not sure the Commodore 64 version did, but essentially you control a ship by thrusting about the place. I don't know if you thrust about the place, best keep it to yourself, but you must collect fuel and essentially get a pod. So here we go. You'll soon get the idea of this. I'm not sure about the controls of this one. It's keyboard only. A and S to rotate, return to fire, shift to thrust, and space shield. Now that seems awkward. Right, here I go. The fuel's in the top left. That'll gradually go down. If you run out of that, you're dead. The planet defences are trying to shoot you, so I'm trying to lower myself down on this fuel. Activate. Oh, this is awkward. Activate the shield to get that. Now, on the other versions, I gradually got the hang of things, but the controls here are the most awkward I've come across. I wish you could redefine it. Yeah, right, that's shot that thing. Now, I need to pick up that pod with the force field and then take it into the heavens with my tractor beam, I should say. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. It's not expert gameplay by any means, we know this, and as I'm sort of like proving here, it's about seeing how you'd got on your first or second go. It would annoy a few people silly, but yeah, it's very, very delicate this with the thrust I'm using, but I've got enough fuel. This is the baby stage at the start to try and get the hang of it, so I need to position over this thing, hit the force field as well. You can very easily lose control. Right, I've got it. Oh dear, did a connection first of all, but then it wasn't quite enough. Now, if you shoot that thing on the right enough times, the planet will explode, but you need the pod. Oh, yes, up to them. Right, so I've done level 1 on my first go. Well done me. Yay! So the review, by my own low standards, is a success. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. That's what helps the channel continue. Or just having a laugh, then that's that taken care of. Then these aren't walkthroughs by any shape or form. Right. Okay, so the ship looks not too dissimilar from that thing in Asteroids. A bit more advanced, though. I would have liked this back in the day. Right, so, oh no! God, there's not much room to work with down here. Later stages will have you again trying to get through doors and having to hit switches, I think. There's 6 basic levels, and after you do them, I think it rotates around again, but with extra obstacles maybe. Right, so I picked up the fuel, that's enough of that. Now, tricky bit, see, you can really lose control quickly here. The tricky bit is manoeuvring the thing back up through the cavern. And as you can imagine, the later levels, it's going to get pretty skinny. This has been viewed during a recommendation, so thank you for that. If you want to see other Commodore 64 games we've reviewed, it's hard to speak and manoeuvre this at the same time. Let's concentrate here. Yes, no. They're all in a playlist, I was going to say. There's a link in the description. God, dear, never have I found it more difficult to comment and play at the same time. Yes, there we go. So they're all in the description there. There's a link in the description, actually click on that, Commodore 64 commentaries, or if you click on my username, it takes you to the channel page, click on the playlist tab, and Commodore 64 will be there along with a load of other stuff. So it's level 3, gradually getting more tricky, level 3 of 6 then, I believe. Right, so fuel's a bit low at the moment, so get that. Whoa, no, tricky. Stuff will try and shoot you, take you out of the sky, take it out before it takes you out, that's that gone. Oh, and I've hit a corner. That looked painful. It's game over. Well, for a first go, that wasn't too bad. I got to a level 3. What's hindering me the most? I'd like to redefine it. Now, AS, that's okay. I prefer P and O. But return, shift, and space are too far apart from me to actually, with my small hands, to actually get into it. I'd like those buttons a bit closer together. So, you know, please redefine it. Music is quite good though, at the beginning there. So that is quite nice. Okay, right. Thank you to the members. There, if you want to be a member, click on the members button, see what that's about. I can't lie to you. Last year or so, 2 years, I've been struggling, but the still content is going up, and there's a huge amount on here. If each video is making 10p a week, I could do this full time. But that's how close it is. But I'm nowhere near. Right. Anyway, come on, get to it. I've stolen your egg. Ha ha. You can't beat an egg. Oh, hang on a minute, you can. Right, come on. So, we're in space. we're trying to get all the pods back, which I think have been stolen by aliens. Let's pretend that's the case. Colours are quite subtle. It's red first of all. It's like a mottled green there going on. I quite like it. It's like vector graphics, isn't it, you could say? I think it works better for that. I think with full-in graphics it wouldn't look so cool. So it does have that arcade feel. I never played the arcade game GRAVITAR from Atari in 1982. I've never seen it in the arcades. If you did, then let me know. It would have been nice to have a joystick function in this, but as I say, it is all keyboard and you can't redefine the key. So that's the one bad thing about it, but it does look rather cool, and the controls are there to be mastered. That's a little bit awkward, but I'm not doing too bad. So you see on my first newbie goes, though I have played other versions of it. I think the Atari 2600 was a homebrew, but I am gradually getting the hang of it, and I think if you sat with it for a day, which I haven't got time to do, you will be quite super cool with it. But gentle controls. Don't do it too falsely, or you would lose control of your ship straight away. So gently. No, yes. Oh, dearie me. So, you know, it does feel like you're towing something there. So it's really well programmed, this game. I would have to say it's a classic game that you should track down even now. Yeah, Thrust 2 on the ZX Spectrum. Check out that review. Reviewed it quite a way. As I say, I'm not sure if Thrust 2 made it onto the Commodore 64. Correct me there, or give me some information as I throw this around like a conker. Come on, up. Yes, there we go. So that's rescuing them. So, you know, level 3 twice in a row. Can't say fairer than that. Bonus points for shooting stuff and completing the level. But yeah, it's quite obvious level 3 is going to be my sticking point. That's where I sort of would have got back in at the day. Right, come on. Oh man, I crashed into a fuel pod. And it's game over again. If you crash into a fuel pod, then comment in the comment section below. I'll have one last go. Generally, I can steadily get worse. But anyway, we'll see what happens this time. So we've got to stage 3. Bomb. I have to listen to that music a little bit at the end, because that seems like worth listening to as well. A bit of reverie. So first level then, very straightforward. You've got the one thing shooting you there. There's a base to destroy there. Don't give it too much power. If you want to be really flash, you can rescue the pod and blow up the planet at the same time, but that's a little bit advanced for me. Starting off with 3 lives isn't a great deal, so, you know. Oh, see, careful. That's him taken care of. Take him out. Not to dinner. Right. Damn aliens. Oh dear. Kabiff. Right, so that's all the emplacements taken care of. So this level is really just teaching you what to do. And as I say, I've got too much movement now, too much inertia. If you go too far up the screen, I think the ship will explode. So you need to get the pod, or else that's no good. Oh man, I think they're energy cells really rather than pods. But anyway, pod, energy cell. Let's not split hairs. Twinkling stars there up in the sky, where you expect them to be. Those in the ground, there'll be a bit of a problem. Right, I've got that. Thank you. I've stolen your egg. Yay. Yay. Have you currently stolen someone's egg? Then comment in the comment section below. You do get an extra... See, what my points are 3,050. You do get an extra ship or extra life after 10,000 points. So that's worth trying to get to. So you just about get there, get a bit more survival rate. 2 lives left. Oh no, now I'm playing like a Wally. Come on, wake up, nincompoop. Yeah, so, you know, I arrived at level 3 with quite a few lives left. And I've boobed it. It's very narrow. So drop down here, very narrow cavern. Is this stage 3 or stage 2? I think it's stage 2, isn't it? Is it? Yes. Yeah, it's stage 2. What am I talking about? I'm not on stage 3 yet. Biff? Yes. Biff? Yes. Oh no! Ooh, just caught the back end of my ship. And the whole thing exploded into a ball of incandescent gas and fragments. Sometimes you can tell in advance when you're going. So I capitulated quite quickly there. Let's just stick with this music a little bit. So it's a good game. Obviously I need a bit of practice, but I was getting to the first few levels quite regularly there. Vector graphics all the way, good level design. It's fair, as I say, but the keyboard needs to be redefined. It doesn't suit me whatsoever with the return for fire, shift for thrust, and spacebar for shield. They're all too far apart from me. But anyway, I was getting it gradually, and I would have got a bit of enjoyment from this game. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Thrust on the Commodore 64, played by Firebird in 1986, based on the arcade cabinet GRAVITAR from Atari 1982. got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye. Come on, come on, come on, get to it. I've stolen your egg. Ah, you can't beat an egg. Oh, hang on a minute, you can.